infinity and beyond!
I don't talk about feelings, Alfred. I don't have any. I've never seen one. I'm a night-stalking, crime-fighting vigilante.
It's been a long time since we played Matchbox Cars together.
Are you playing in the bathtub with your little dog?
Consider this. What is the purpose of a toy?
To be played with.
Therefore, to not play with it would be
illogical. Damn it, Spock!
And here we go.
You can do it, Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel murderer.
Home again, Jiggity Dick. Good evening, Dad.
Evening, fellas.
No, I don't want to do that.
You're going to have a great time.
No.
You might meet some new people.
No.
You can even make some new friends.
No.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to the first edition of our rebranded show. It used to be Collectible Past. We are now Plastic Junkies. I think it really just says a little bit more about toy collecting in general, because you got to almost be a junkie. You're looking for that addiction, man. It's that plastic crap, brother. Man, you got some plastic on you, brother. You got some plastic on you. Yeah, but guys, welcome to the No Show. Collectible Past is still going to be around. Moving to Saturdays. It's something that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a lot smaller of a show. I'm probably going to be by myself most of the time, maybe with one other special guest as we get through different episodes and everything like that. But this show is going to be all about modern day collectibles. I mean, that's why we got the modern day collectibles in there. Little nod to the Shaw hand, wherever he may be. But guys, we're going to be having a lot of fun, and we're going to be doing the same thing we always do, talk about these plastic marvels that we love so much. This shit is addictive. Yes, we're all junkies here, and we all got problems. What's going on? You're a Wonder Wheel junkie now, brother. Green-blooded pointy human. I know Gap is also in the house. Gap was the first one in the house, man. Always good to see you, Gap. And yeah, Gap, I was looking some more at some of those Battlestar Galactica figures, and man, every time I look at them, they just keep looking better and better from all the promotional shots. So I'm looking forward to them. I'm pretty sure I won't be looking forward to the price I'm going to be charging. Steve Kenobi also in the house. What's going on, Steve? Hope you bastards are doing well. We're doing about as well as we can, man. What's in the needle? 100% grade A plastic. You're damn right, man. You're damn right. This old assassin also in the house. Up, Jet. Yeah, I actually have no joke intro this time. Yeah, I think I pretty much covered that shit. I had to do something new with the intro. I kept a few things from the past one because they were just classic, but I had to add some new stuff in there, and I think it worked out pretty well. And with that, say hello to Shifty Gizm. What's going on, Shifty?
Oh, I had to swallow my food there. Hey, I'm Shifty. How's it going here, buddy?
I hope that you're doing well. I hope you got some interesting stuff for us today, because I got a few things that are on deck. I'm not bringing a ton this time because everybody should have a little bit more of a chance to really delve into everything they want to talk about. So I'm kind of slimming it down. That's why we had to split the show. It just felt like everybody else wasn't getting enough time for the modern stuff that we were talking about so much. So that, I'm not going to be loading this up tonight on this show. So Steve, I want that G.I. Joe Laura Croft figure that's coming out. Yeah, sold out, brother. Sold out.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Pre-orders.
Yeah, I got some stuff too. I may have a rant about Target, my favorite place. They're doing people wrong.
Yeah, they're blaming. Actually, yeah. When we get into, I heard that who they're blaming, and you're not the only person. It's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, and also Tord, he's done it again. May have a rant about Tord too.
Oh,
Ooh.
I know. Steph had a rant about him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, Soul Assassin. Same thing I was thinking of. Yeah, Junkie is our new mascot. So
that's right.
The original design I did was that, and then Vinnie upped it with the new one, which I don't have. That's funny. I don't have an individual picture. I'll have to grab one.
Yeah, I got
to put up. Well, I was going to put one up in the logo department so we can have it up on the show as the logo, the mascot of the show.
Okay,
So they should do a Witchblade G.I. Joe figure. I'm sure they're going to be getting into a lot more stuff now.
Yeah. The problem is Witchblade, they're not going to go with the old design because they came up with a new crappier one. The new design looks terrible, which they've been using for, I guess, a year now. Terrible. But yeah.
Yeah, and there you go. That's the upgrade that Vinnie gave to it. Like, I came with the original design, and then I handed off to Vinnie, and Vinnie made some improvements on that damn design. So
yeah, so we got that PVC running through his veins.
Damn right. Damn right.
There you go. Good shit, though.
Read my chat, Shifty, please.
Oh, excuse me. Swallowing what Shifty was it an old man thing? No, man, no. It's my chicken broth casserole,
man.
Is that plastic? And what's going on, Vinnie? Man, proper introduction, man. How you doing today?
Yeah, we're doing. We are here, and that's what counts. We're here to talk about toys, and that's what we're gonna do.
And we're still breathing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to go ahead and get this one started off. I'm going to get this started off with a little bit of fun. First edition of Plastic Junkies. So I want to hit you guys with something quick. I want to hit you with a quick pigmation and then right into a toy show-off. So here we go.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Silent and profiling.
Bang, bang! Bang, bang! Bang, bang!
That was glorious.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Wow, you got a lot of those. Wow.
Yeah, I got a few of them, and of course, the newest edition was the Cactus Jack one. I did pick him up. This one was pretty damn cool. Like most of these things, they're pretty awesome. I dig them. They come with all the extra hands and everything in the baggie. But let's go ahead and get him out. Obviously, showed him off in the pigmation. It was a lot of fun messing with this guy.
Oh yeah. Chaos, what's up, brother? Good seeing you.
What up, man? So there he goes with the old school like WCW shirt that he always used to have on.
Yeah.
These things got decent articulation. I'm not saying they're the greatest things in sliced bread. They're definitely not, but they've got some movement in them. It's kind of limited when you get down in the legs, but there's enough in there so you can kind of get them in some poses and everything. So see if I can play with them a little bit. The hair is definitely limiting how far you can move the head on this guy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, somebody popped in the back.
Yeah, I got him.
And then
the
baggie got all the extra hands. So got his bang bang fingers.
Hell yeah.
And these ones are really tight in this one. Like most of the ones that you get, like these things pop out super easy. These ones are in there really snug. But
it's good. They ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, he really didn't need a whole lot more than this either. So, well, popped his arm out. Damn it. Well, I guess it's time to take the shirt off.
I get dislocated, huh?
Yeah. Just like the real McFarlane, right?
Yeah.
There we go. But
that looks so good. Chaos. Oh, Trash Bro didn't make these.
No, these are Mattel.
Oh, yeah. Awesome stuff, though.
Yeah, man. Really cool figure. I really don't have to do a whole lot more when I mean, he's pretty basic. I mean, that's the only downside to these figures, that they really don't have tons of articulation. They got a little bit, waistband, little movement. I mean, his problem is the hair is so big.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like hard to get him to move any further than that, but they're cool for what they are. They kind of remind me, and this is something Slasher said, it kind of reminded him like the old AWA figures. Oh shit, I forgot to bring the pop out on the chat. So sorry, chat. It reminded him of the old AWA figures that they did way back when.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome, dude. Yeah, man, I really need to get into these, but like I said, my Walmart, they never carry any of the cool ones. It's all they always sell the cool ones out.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
What up, Iceman?
Hey, brother.
Yeah, Mattel did a nice job with the likeness. I agree. I think, yeah, that likeness of him, McFarlane, Cactus Jack. I think that is really nice. Like even with the print on the shirt, it's kind of hard to get a really good shot of it with this camera. I can't tell from here how clean that looks, but let me tell you, that is it's an amazing capture of what a shirt looks like. More so than it's probably showing off right here. Like it is really good. Like even all the fine lettering and everything that's down here on the bottom, you can't. There's no way you're seeing it off this. But yeah, really, really well done.
Yeah, it's very impressive. So I only have one of these because I found them on discount. But yeah, it's a line that had I gone back and when they were coming out, I would have probably gotten all of them.
Yeah, especially if I could got my hands on the cool ones.
Oh yeah, Gap. The Hulk Hogan, the NWA Hollywood Hogan, the Ric Flair, and the Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam was $9.99. Flair and Hogan were only $3.99, but all the other ones were right around that $20-some-odd dollar because they were all from Walmart. Because they seem to be the only store that's carrying these damn things right now.
Ollie's also had Mr. Perfect for $12.99, but I didn't like the singlet that he came with.
What, in this one? This line?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, late last year, I think it was. He had a green singlet, and it was just so baggy on him. I didn't bother paying that much for him.
That's a damn shame.
It is.
I would definitely like to get some more of these things. Like I said, one of the ones that I missed out on was the Mr. T one, and man, that thing was phenomenal.
So many good-looking ones. I hate HBK, but they had his on sale on Walmart.com a few years back for $7, and I bought it, and it's fantastic. I really wanted the British Bulldog one with the dreadlocks and the cape. Never saw it. I wanted the Heart Foundation. Never saw those. The Big Boss Man. Well, I didn't really care for the Big Boss Man. His shirt was way too baggy. Sometimes the cloth goods works against it. They're just sitting on the figure too baggy. They had the Natural Disasters. They look cool too.
Well, I think like most of the ones I have here, I think most of these outfits look pretty good for what they are.
Yep. Yeah, that looks cool. And now I had to drop out for a second. Does he come with the bang bang hands?
Yeah. I showed them. That's what I just had on. I just took them off.
Cool. Yep.
That was really good. I know. I had an opportunity to get Andre the Giant when he was in stores as well. One time they had him. He was bigger than everybody else. Looked fantastic. I'm like, I'm not getting this line. I'm not picking up this wave. I thought they'd be, all over the place, just like Hogan and Flair, but nope.
Yeah. No.
And what's going on, Chaos? I said hi earlier, but you might not have caught it. What's up, buddy, man? Good to see you. Looks great. For what these are, I think these are a lot of fun, man. I don't need the super realistic ones for these guys. I think stuff like this is just absolutely fine. I dig these things. The WrestleMania arcade game was great. Played it in the arcade, still play sometimes on an emulator.
Yeah,
and they'll just keep it up.
It's pretty good. I don't like the Mortal Kombat controls. I wish it control like Street Fighter, but yeah.
Well, there we go with my intro, guys. I'm just gonna bring him down right like that. And if you want, I can show the Pygmation one last time before we move on.
Yeah, that was so good.
I'm working on it, man. I am trying to get better on this. It just, I'm still having a difficult time with the standees. To hold them up in different poses. I'm still having a problem with those. I got brand new ones and they're no good. I really need like a high quality one to be able to do this shit, but I got other stuff to freaking worry about first. But here you go with that Pygmation one more time.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Silent and profiling.
Bang bang! Bang bang! Bang bang!
Oh man, that's great.
Question about the Ric Flair: does his knee pads move at all, or are they stuck to his knee?
I think they move a little bit.
Okay, because he used to wear them on his shins instead of his knees. So when I get mine out of the package, I'm gonna push them down if I can.
Yeah, I forget exactly. If possible, well, actually, no. Actually, there's no way they can move down.
Oh, okay.
Because his boots come up really high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like here, I can just got to move DiBiase out of the way. I had to balance all these guys a certain way to get them all up here, but.
You know, they probably still have a bunch of those left over at Ollie's. I could probably get one and modify it or two.
Yeah, that doesn't move down at all.
Oh,
like that doesn't move down. Plus, the boots are right there. Even if they did move, they're not going to get past the boots.
Oh, well,
I mean, he was pretty cool. He came with the glasses, came with the microphone and everything. I did him a while ago. I did him a couple times actually in Pygmations. I forget what the other Pygmation I used Ric Flair for was. Because I did one with Bam Bam Bigelow, Papa Shango, Undertaker. I think I did Hogan and Flair together is the one I did last time.
Oh.
I never did Pygmation with Ultimate Warrior, though. Or Ted DiBiase.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get them all together one time and do all these things in one big giant Pygmation.
Hell yeah.
These boots are made for walking.
Well,
the Flair one does look good too. I'm sorry, Shifty.
Yeah,
the Flair one, it's got really good facial expression on them. I should have blew myself up first. Damn it.
Oh wait, I got you.
Yeah, I can't reach it from here.
I got you.
But
dude, that looks fucking great.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
And I don't know if you could see it, but right underneath the hair here, there's a little bit of a lip under there. So when you put his glasses on, they go under the hair and stay on. Really nice.
That's awesome.
They do that. They that's something they do with all of the wrestling figures, just about. And if they don't have those holes, actually, that's what they started doing because back earlier they would have a little clear rubber band attached to the back of the glasses, and that was terrible. So they started putting the notches in the hair. So yeah, they improved that.
Yeah, they really did nail the likeness. Yeah.
Cactus looks great. He looks great.
You know, I haven't had a stinker in the bunch. I think they all look damn good. Every last one of them looks good.
Bam Bam. Yeah. Now, while we're on wrestling, I got some updates because we've been talking about it the past few weeks. If you want to put that 3 picture of that one right there. This is the comparison of Earthquake. The new one that's coming out is in the middle, and I showed you last week that he was downsized compared to the Canadian Earthquake figure. Supposedly, the only difference is they had larger boots on that Canadian Earthquake, so that's what's making up a lot of the size, and he has a different head. So if you're worried about the size, just find larger boots and swap out on this new one, because this old one here on the end, this is the one I like. I need to track it down on the eBay because it comes with Jake the Snake, because if you remember, he squashed Damien. This one also is the same size as the new one, but he has an older head too.
Yeah, the one on either side, they're using the same head that kind of looks like Dom DeLuise.
Yeah, this old one here, if I track it down on eBay, I may do an upgrade to get that head on the middle, because that's a better head. So, that's the difference in the size there. And
well, you're talking about size. You're not talking about the size of the head, are you? Because Gap is worried that you're doing a lot of talking about it.
Hey, let's go to the next one. And they're upgrading the body of this. This was the Elite figure that they released a couple years back in Walmart. They had the Natural Disasters. They're upgrading him to a 2-pack. Natural Disaster 2-pack Ultimate Edition, which will probably be about $70 because they come with extras. I think he's severely undersized still. He looks skinnier for some reason. I don't know what they're doing. I'd like to see a comparison of him with the others. This is an Ultimate figure, and he looks worse than the Elite. I don't know what they're doing.
He looks like he's on Ozempic.
Yeah, I don't know. And then here the next picture is Typhoon. And actually, what I asked for last week, they're actually doing, instead of the cardboard cutout, that was just a placeholder. They're actually doing a onesie and giving you a hat so you can turn him into Tugboat. Now, the only difference is he's going to have red shoes poking out instead of white shoes, but it doesn't matter. You'll have a Tugboat Typhoon two-way there. So, yeah.
That's cool.
But that set's going to probably be about the same price as the Heart Foundation set, probably about $70.
Iceman says the Dom DeLuise Pavarotti was great. And Chaos says that's some serious head games.
Yes. Now, if they really wanted to give us a cool pack, they should have had him also have his Shockmaster attire with the silver Stormtrooper helmet and the overalls.
I would bet that would probably be a problem because it's Disney.
Well, actually, they have released Shockmaster figures in the past, and they had
how far in the past though?
Well, they just recently with Mattel. I think within the last 5 to 7 years they made one.
Oh, okay,
and it almost looks like a Stormtrooper, almost, and they actually have the Stormtrooper helmet almost in the video games where you can make a Shockmaster character. So.
What the hell is wrong with the arms? They almost look like plastic mashed potatoes.
Well, hey, if we want to stick with the wrestling here, I've got a wrestling figure video here, and then I'll be done with the wrestling, so we can shut up about wrestling.
Okay. What's going on, Lord Christmas, man? Good to see you.
What's up?
And
what's up, man?
Hey, and just to let you know, I'm kind of veering off into the WWE figures with my collection, so I may be having more wrestling stuff than. I'll always have superhero stuff, but it seems like wrestling is kind of getting into my buying habits here more regular now. So.
Do we got that video or
what's that?
The video.
Oh, all right, gotcha. Sorry.
Thank you.
I didn't know Mr. Potato was in WWE.
no, but hey, Mr. Potato is in Target. There's a trend on social media now because of some joke in the latest Spider-Man movie, Big Potato. They're putting potatoes in Spider-Man figure packages and putting them on shelves in Target. I've seen several videos today on Instagram. I don't know what they're doing. It's crazy. It's nuts.
Wait, that's the worst swap out I've ever heard of. They're taking the figure and they're putting potatoes in and bringing it back. That's just mean, man.
Well, no, they're not taking it back. They're just putting it on shelves, and somebody will come to the store and find it and take a picture. And it's like a scavenger hunt kind of.
Oh, they're plastic, or are they actual?
No, they're actual potatoes, and they'll print out a box that says.
I'll tell you what. If you're the type of person putting potatoes in toy packages and taking them back, I'm going to let you know that I am starchly against that.
Yeah, I get, unless if it's Walmart, they don't seem to care at all.
Yeah,
no, they don't.
Well, you can just get
Lloyd wanted to know, what did you guys think of a young Undertaker?
Oh, he was awesome. Yeah,
yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, heading off into
Mark
the
Calloway.
Yeah,
Mark Calloway.
Actually, they made a figure here. It's still on Target. Mark Callis.
Yeah, back then, he was Mark Callis, and he did the heart punch.
Yeah.
Yep. It's still available on Target if you want to get it.
Wow. All right, well, speaking of potatoes, look at the legs on Bull Nakam.
Shifty back with another video, and check it out. Target decided to send me out one of my back ordered WWE Legends figures. I had pre-ordered for a long time now. They've had some trouble sending some stuff out here lately, if not outright canceling items for people, which sucks. I don't know what's going on, but it's Bull Nakano, first time in the line. It's Series 31 of the Legends line, which this time includes El Matador and Kona Crush, who I'll have next week. Also Triple H. I'm skipping out on Triple H, so I won't be getting that midsection piece for the Diamond Stud Build-A-Figure, but that's not a problem because they've made tons and tons of Razor Ramon and Scott Hall figures over the years. I could just get one of those and
plus the legs on it look way too stumpy
right there, hopefully. Yeah. Check it out. Bull Nakano, glad they finally gave her a figure stateside. Of course, she was inducted into the Hall of Fame a few years back, about 2 years ago, I think. And the Mattel finally gave her a figure. Nice stuff. I'm not crazy about that head, the expression on it. I wish there was an alternate head with more of a basic expression, but it's okay, I guess. I don't think she's going to get another figure, unfortunately, because I don't think this is going to sell well. I don't think that's going to be a huge factor in it because they probably already have it locked down how many they're going to give her. But
because the head isn't good
I do want to get
another
one of these. I'm thinking it's going to peg warm, unfortunately, because I don't think a lot of people remember her run against Alundra Blaze in the mid-90s or have done their homework to see.
I think you're wrong. I saw this one in stores. Next time I went, gone.
Really?
So, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. It comes with the Diamond Stud head.
Right.
So they may be
once again, you keep dealing with head. What's going on? The lovely Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Hey,
I'm so sorry that you came in and the Shifties ran about head.
Hey,
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Just how awesome a wrestler and a career she had in Japan. Top 5 women's wrestler for me easily. But because I think it's going to peg warm, I may take this back and get a 2-for-1 special when it goes down in price, and mod the second one because she had a really awesome attires in Japan where she would wear cut up rock shirts and just have leg warmers on, go when barefoot with the leg warmers. I want to try to recreate that look. I think it will be pretty easy because you should be able to peel off those kick pads and she should have skin down to the boot cut, and I would just have to replace the ankles and feet with a barefoot Samoan wrestler or Yokozuna. Yokozuna is going to have a figure coming out in October. I probably could get the parts off of him and just paint the skin color to match. But I want to go for something. Hold on. This is what she looks like in the package underneath the jacket, and this is what I'm going for. So hopefully I can get that going, get a shirt off Etsy to cut up and paint her hair blue or gray, and I'll have a custom Bull Nakano. Hey, what's going on? Is Shifty back?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I really wish she had a different face. I may try to find a Asuka face. I'm not saying all Asians look the same, but that would be the closest. That would be the closest I could get because You know, and then maybe, you know, peeling the hair off and swapping the hair and all that. I really wish I knew how to sculpt. I really do, because I could get something more accurate. But yeah, I think it's going to be an easy mod. I just need to get a second figure and find the shirt online, like I said.
Right? That same thing I was thinking.
Yeah, Wayne Stack. Yeah. Yeah, I remember her back in the day. She was really good, man. It was fun to watch.
Yeah. But if you haven't seen her Japanese stuff, man, wow. It's like there's so much great stuff from Japan back in the 90s. Her, Vader, Bam Bam. That great stuff, man. And I think a lot of American fans just have skipped over it. But you got YouTube now. Just go on YouTube, look that stuff up.
Although I don't think they have on YouTube when Vader had to put his eye back in.
Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they have it on YouTube?
They have all the matches. Yeah, everything's
I
on
want to
YouTube,
see that one.
Yeah. It's not as gory as you think. It's his eye just gets really puffed up.
Stay on target.
Zip your lips out your butts to the seat, listen hard!
Stay on target.
He's not a toy. He's trouble. You see the mustache? I asked him to shave.
I'm sorry.
We just
But
went too far, gentlemen.
I'll probably have a Kona Crush and El Matador next week to show off.
Sweet.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. There was one that I was just in the store the other day. This is super short. But I was taking a look at Target's new setup that they got, and I saw a figure I've never seen before out there. Well, technically I've seen him before, but this is a brand new version of the character. They keep using the same mold, but yeah, check this out.
It's in Target, and apparently,
oh, I seen that
section. I got this one. Looks like a light of eyes. That's kind of cool. Let's get a better look back.
Yeah, I think I seen that one like about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool.
I think actually it's in the toy break for tonight too.
Oh, cool.
Toy hunt. I'm sorry, toy hunt.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, they're doing some pretty cool shit.
That guy that plays he's one of the finalists for Professor Xavier in the MCU.
Really?
Yeah, Skarsgård, right?
Bill Skarsgård. He's in the running for Professor X.
Yep.
That's kind of wild. That guy's he's tall as shit, man. The guy's like
I don't see how that works at all. What's going on? Happy Dinosaur, man. Good to see you.
Even sitting down, he's going to be taller than the whole cast.
Yeah,
I know, right?
But yeah, pretty cool though. I mean, I kind of dig that the setup, because it gets you walking around that whole area, because they have stuff like on end caps and in between.
Yeah, but they don't have nowhere near as much.
They don't. I think they're going to start stocking them even more though, because there's still a lot of empty spaces.
I heard a different story.
Oh yeah.
I heard that they were going to stop carrying as many, because so many of the NECAs just don't move enough.
Yeah.
So they're going to take a lot of that shelf space away.
Oh, okay.
That's what I heard. Weird. Who knows what the truth is? You know how this works. You know, there's always stories on both sides, and somewhere in the middle is the real truth. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. Yeah, because
I
tell you what though, real quick, to add on to that, we're talking about like what they have and what they don't have from NECA and actually some of the other companies. Real quick, I mentioned last week how those crossovers of TMNT and the G.I. Joe were gone.
Mm-hmm.
Still didn't have any when I just went in the other day. Another thing they didn't have anymore, all those NECA, the hell is the name of that game again? The one I don't play, the shooting game. Fortnite. All those TMNT Fortnite figures gone. Yeah. They were all gone, and I had a bunch in that one store.
No, I know.
They're up on the website though. You can still get them there.
If it doesn't get canceled on you.
Yeah. Hey, do we want to move into that? Because boy,
I got like 10 seconds left on this one though.
Okay. Oh, Ben Cooper's. I've got some news about Ben Cooper's.
Okay.
It's in Target.
Oh, the other thing I was gonna say is like this whole wall right here. This is right behind like where they have sports jerseys. So there's two mini walls, and then right behind is where they have the NECA stuff. So it's very strange how they did the setup on these. And that's where these are all kind of dangling off of. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it just seems like they're purposely just hiding him away. Yeah, maybe they cast him for his big head.
Well, since we just saw the Ben Coopers, let's look at these. Did they announce these today? Yeah, I'm not into them, but they got G.I. Joe and Sergeant Slaughter, Transformers, and Mask in this new wave.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. I actually think I think I might have had that Optimus Prime set up when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have. Yeah, I can't remember Halloween's that much because I didn't really go out trick or treating at all because my mom was Christian. But
how did they not have Masters of the Universe? Those came at the same time.
It's probably they're probably releasing them in waves like they always do.
Oh, okay.
Like I want to say Gremlins, like they had Stripe, they had Gizmo, and I think they had the Alien and the Predator, and there was one other one all in the same wave of like five different figures.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it is Sergeant Slaughter like that. That's man. But they're making all these figures because he's not signed with the WWE for a Legends contract, so they can't make any wrestling figures right now of him.
Well, what up, Padre? Yeah, I know some of those things sucked ass, but these are actually mini figures.
Yep.
But yeah, it's pretty neat that they're doing those. I didn't expect the Predator one look really good too. I saw it that time. But not too.
But yeah, let's we spend so much time on the show, kind of hyping up Target, but my God, I've mentioned it here the last few weeks. I've had stuff reserved there for months, and they've had that stuff available on shelves, and my stuff keeps getting back ordered. And just the other day, I was greeted with an email when I woke up, and it said, "Hey, we need you to approve a new date for your NBA Legend figures from McFarlane." I said, "Okay, all right." So I went in there over there, and I approved them, and they sent me an email back, said, "Your new date's approved." Well, within minutes, I got an email saying, "Hey, we're canceling your order because it's a problem on our end, but also your credit card has expired or been canceled." And I immediately checked that. It was false. And then later on in the day, I found out that had happened to a lot of people for a lot of different orders, for like Marvel figures, for G.I. Joes, for a lot of stuff. So I don't know what's going on. Who's to blame? I think it might have had to do with them doing the big reset for their toy department, and they wanted stuff on shelves for that, and they weren't mailing stuff out. I don't know, but something fucked up happened here this summer, and they did a lot of people wrong, which sucks because Target usually is really good to us toy collectors, but not in this case.
Well, I seen a few other guys talking about it, and they were talking about the Transformers stuff. And they were talking about how Hasbro had actually shortchanged them in shipments.
Oh.
And that's why they had to turn around. And one of them is the one that everybody's clamoring over. Everybody wants that Studio Series 86 Starscream.
Yeah.
And as always, Hasbro freaking undercut how many they put out. And it's a Target exclusive. Like, everybody's not going to rush to Target to get the freaking Starscream, along with Thundercracker and Skywarp. And they were sold out and like as soon as they went freaking live. So they never even hit the shelves. So then they were like, they're going to reorder them, but apparently Hasbro shortchanged the order again. And whether that's entirely all on Hasbro or it's a little bit Target and Hasbro, this is the problem where we're talking about exclusives. Like, God damn. Like, seriously, does everything need to be a damn exclusive with you son of a bitches?
I don't know, but I don't know if I don't know if I even believe that because it was everybody. It was McFarlane. It was Hasbro. It was Mattel. It was it was all these lines that people were complaining about getting canceled on the same day, and something was up. I think it's more to do with Target than any of the toy providers because
it's a good possibility. It's a good possibility over the limit plastic. But Soul Assassin, I can't remember, but didn't Toys R Us have similar issues with pre-ordering figures? Yeah, they did. And it was one of the reasons why I never really got back into trying to pre-order. I tried to pre-order something once in Toys R Us a long time ago before they obviously went under. Didn't work out, and I was like, I never did it again. And before I did it with any other store, it took a long time before I could like find the store that I semi-trust to pre-order from. That's why half the time I can't stand doing pre-orders, because they always play games with you. And it is bull crap, Happy. It absolutely is. Yeah. Trash Bro strikes again. It's a very good possibility, because we've been talking about it for years, how Hasbro just has this nasty habit of under freaking cutting everybody and not shipping enough shit out. They do it all the time. They underproduce. And then when they overproduce, they can't get rid of the motherfuckers. It's always the figures that nobody fucking wants that they overproduce.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cassandra Nova. Mm-hmm. She's, man, they wore me like crap at my stores. They couldn't even get rid of her for $12.49, and the price went back up.
Stuck on the straight hormones. Have to pay the Iranian toll fee to get them. Oh man. Was
so
that on that subject, Shifty?
Yeah, I'm good for now. I got stuff for later. What you got, Vinny?
Hold on 1 second. I got I showed Balrog last time, so screw it. Let's get into. I'll show you guys Blanca.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy was pretty cool. 1 second. I'm
waiting
for the stupid thing to load up.
Oh, did you get the alt of Blanca?
Say again?
Did you get the alt Blanca?
This Blanca from Street Fighter.
Oh, I thought you already showed that off.
No, I showed one off a long time ago.
Here at McFarlane Toys. Today we're going to be opening up Blanca from the Jada toy line.
It's because of Tommy why I got this.
I've been looking forward to opening up this guy.
Oh.
He was a figure I wasn't going to get until my buddy Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, he did an amazing review on it, and he went over with this figure. I wasn't able to find him anywhere, and then one day in GameStop, bam, he was right there. So I do have the original as well from SH Figure Arts, and as you can see, that is like night and day comparison. If you're going to put them about the same height, again, this one is considerably smaller.
Even the face, it's just so much better.
We're going to get here, that's way more accurate. So yeah, I'm probably going to be selling him by the time by the time this is up, he'll probably already be gone. But
and he is gone.
Yeah, looking forward to opening that. And by the way, guys, if you haven't seen it, I am a comic book artist, and right now, Shadow of the Kraken, the main cover, you can get this over on Amazon. So go check it out. Especially if you're into pirates and amazing artwork and a fantastic story. I think you're going to love it. Vinnieart.com will take you there, or you just type Shadow of the Kraken in Amazon. And it is a beautiful, beautiful
buy my books.
Stuff he comes with. So this is the head that he had on in the box. Pretty nice looking, good sculpt. Not bad. I like the open mouth way better. But the cool thing with this figure, they kind of did the hair in two parts, and it's very rubbery. So, and the inside part's all hollowed out like that. So it has a lot more give. So that's pretty nice. The weight doesn't really get in the way of articulation. He comes with two open hands. They're the same exact hand. I wish one was a little bit more open than the other. Like a grabbing motion, I think would have been better, but still very nice. He comes with these effects, which are pretty cool. But the problem is, they don't, I think over time, they're going to kind of wobble or warp. Like they needed more, it needed to be extended more and like in a C shape. But yeah, you might want to heat that up.
The ones I got were actually pretty damn sturdy.
Yeah, the other one's good, one's not. And this is, just, I know there's some inconsistencies with Jada people have been pointing out. They did it with the Invincible one, the one that sold out in less than a second. That figure, I saw a lot of people posting up problems with it. I think that's why they're pushing the figures. They want to make sure production's for the main figures are going to be A-okay.
One's a little bit bigger than the other. I mean, it's cool that they added it, that's for sure.
What you could do is
himself.
You could get two clear plastic, like circles, like stands without the pegs, and just glue them things down so that they won't fall over.
You could if you want to.
Well,
I wouldn't take original figures like this and start doing stuff unless you really don't really care and you want to. Yeah, I'm going to customize the shit out of things, and then go for it.
Well, I mean, no, the effects. You could put them on a stand or something, or you just drill a little hole in the bottom if you can, and just see if it fits on.
I think it's even easier just with a heat gun and then just kind of shape it a little bit more.
Okay, yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, that should work.
Yeah.
The thing is, you got to watch out because some of these plastics, like over time, that heat will mess with the chemical compounds, and then over time they can start to leach out. You don't want that either. So yeah, it's going to really depend. I don't know what type of material that is.
Here we go. I gave him some company back there too. You hear some lightning and thunder. It's kind of appropriate for this review. But yeah, this character is looking damn good. Let me straighten him up so you can see just how big he is. So I think they did a pretty damn nice job, in comparison to the other ones.
Yeah, gaps in the thing. Don't glue the feet of your figures down.
So whenever he's never super straight unless he's doing his cheer, but even his legs are kind of bent at that point. I gotta say, the face sculpt on this one is killer. This is the one that's gonna stay on. Love it how they did the teeth, the mouth. Same deal.
Don't overheat the head. That's right.
A lot more rubbery. You could look all the way up, which is really cool. You can bury the chin. Great range in the neck. Chest wise, that's as much as you could get. And it looked like they gave him a little bit more space, but they can't really. That was a little disappointing. I think the butterfly joints could have been better. They're okay. And this arm likes to get nice and stuck for some reason. This one's a little bit better. But yeah, bicep's pretty nice. Wrist is good. Diaphragm is excellent. All the way back. All the way forward. Side to side is awesome. It's a lot like the Hulk that I fixed when he cropped everything out. But this thing came like that. So Hasbro needs to learn. The splits are perfect. He's got the thigh cut. It goes all the way back. Really nice. He has an extra cut right here, like a boot cut, which is awesome. He does have the ankle with the pivot, but no toe articulation. That kind of bummed me out because all of his other movement is like perfect, but how do you forget to or skimp out on that? And like Balrog, he's got toe articulation, and they're almost the same size. He's just a little bit bigger, but I don't know. You can't say it's weight, because his upper half's so heavy. No, they could have done it. Would have been good. Let me get him to some poses though, because this is really cool. Yeah, he can get into some really fantastic poses. This is damn good. Yeah, they did an excellent job.
Yeah, awesome.
This guy for sure. The accessory though, I'm having problems with this stupid thing. I got to heat it up or bend it or move it. This one's a little bit better the way they did it, but yeah, I mean, and it feels good too. It's fun to kind of move around and pose, Sure, he could get into his ball, kind of. When he goes across the screen, like that is really cool. I love how low this guy could get. Like that is pretty damn good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they did a really nice job with that.
Yeah, I was messing around with mine, and I thought maybe I still had the pigmation sitting somewhere.
The paint
I
is good
don't.
Too. I like what they did. It's pretty
The
immaculate.
pigmation was sitting with the video of the
Not bad at
review
all.
only. I didn't do it separately, but
Yeah, I can
I
go pretty high
messed
with
with them
them.
for a while,
I
and I
can't
kind
do
of
the
like
perfect-
warmed them up, and I was able to compress them even further into that ball when I did that
That's
video.
awesome. Hell yeah, man. Like I said, man, Jade has been crushing it with these. I love everything they've been doing. Yeah, he got a really high score. Not perfect. I think Balrog, he's perfect. There's some things, again, if they did that cup system in him like they did with the newer characters, that alone could have put it over the top, and probably toe articulation.
Score. Balrog definitely got a perfect score because again, he's got all the articulation that I wanted and more. I wish they had the updated butterfly joints on this guy. It's a shame that they didn't. But even still, I could still give him maybe about 9.5-ish, somewhere around there. Yeah, 9 to 9.5, somewhere in that ballpark. I don't know if I'll split the difference and go like 9.3 or something. I don't know. But he's definitely high up there. If you like the character, and he's not even one of my favorite characters. I'm, kind of unbiased on that level. I love all the other Street Fighters. He was my least favorite. I played as him from time to time, but he wasn't like one like, oh yeah, I gotta play as Blanca. And I didn't care so much because the mutated monkey Brazilian guy, or that they try to make him. I know he was really experimenting on character.
Really?
Hence the shackles and stuff.
You
By
like
the way,
T-Hawk,
the paint job was really nice on those too. They put just a little.
T-Hawk wasn't
bit
in
of,
that
like,
many games.
silver on
Blanca's
there.
like in almost all of them.
They're mostly brown, but it looks like rust.
Yeah, T-Hawk's
they
fighting
did a
style
nice job with that. I dig it. So pretty damn cool. Like I said, overall, still a really great figure, especially if you've been collecting the line. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss out on it. Yeah, I only have a couple more figures to get in the wave, but yeah, very, very cool. And no, I'm not getting every single one. I passed on Ken. I never really liked the design of his head with that stupid kind of, the Dutch boy haircut. And the faces look kind of weird. Here's the other Ken I have, which is actually the Storm Arena one. That's my my favorite. But yeah, pretty good. No wires, no tricks, just good balance. That's pretty badass. Doing his move when he's biting their heads. But yeah, very cool, man. Like I said, definitely a fun figure. Don't miss out if you see him and you could afford it. Yep, I'd say jump on it. Or sell some other figures like I did and buy them. Yeah, pretty good score. Oh, we got some more thunder and lightning out there. Folks, remember to hit like and subscribe. More coming at you soon.
Yeah, very cool stuff. Yeah, and Shifty, don't get confused with least favorite and don't like. Those are two different things. I still love all of the Street Fighters. Don't get me wrong on that.
How crazy was it lightning while you were doing his review?
Oh, dude, it was hilarious. Oh, the timing could have been more perfect.
Bring up that picture there.
Hold on, real quick. There's been a lot of comments for you. Have a good one, Happy. Take care.
Have a good one, brother.
I've read the comments.
Shifty, have any more head you're going to show tonight?
Hey, look,
Shifty still has more head to give, and
Adam has hundreds more heads than I do, and you don't never give him this crap. I mean, come on. Because he said every time he says head, he says giggity. Because I don't say giggity, you got to. Okay, never mind.
Well, Gav wants to know, Shifty, do you have any deals to give us a heads up on? And what's going on, Justin? How long you've been collecting, and what's the most expensive? I've been collecting since I was a kid, so that would have been in the end of the 70s. So,
Wow.
I would, it's like 75, was like really when I remember like most of these toys that I was starting to get, like 3-4 years old. That is when I started to really remember. But if you want to consciously know everything, I would say it was probably like 78, 79 is when I really started collecting, most of the figures that I was given. And I loved every single one that I got. I didn't get every single thing that I ever wanted, but everything that I did get, I was appreciative about, and I kept them in pretty good shape. So, and a lot of those figures from when I was a kid, I still have a bunch of them too. So, as far as the most expensive, oh god damn, it'd probably be one of those Commander class figures that I got from Transformers, the $100 some odd. I've never gone much over that because I just think like $200-300 for some of those things is way too much to ask.
Yeah, what is some kind of personal attack or something? For a short time I was I went pretty hard though into the Hot Toy stuff, and I stopped doing that like maybe 4 years ago. But it was well, the times were a little bit better, but Probably one of those is got to be like one of the most expensive figures I got. I couldn't tell you the price. I don't remember, but I know a couple of them were up there. But yeah, those days are gone though.
I had a ton of shit when I was a kid, and I had some stuff that I stupidly traded off. I had almost the whole set of the Hasbro WWF line, traded those off, and I'm kicking myself ever since. I've been collecting for probably 3 years now, and I haven't paid more than like $45 for a figure, so I don't have anything that's really expensive in my collection. I just got a lot of cheap shit. But hey, getting back to Street Fighter just for 1 second here, pull up that picture. Collecting, speaking of collecting everything, this went up today. It's available now on Entertainment Earth's website, and probably other websites will be joining that within the coming days. T-Hawk, if you want to add him to your collection, he's available now on Entertainment Earth. He looks okay. I got to get him for my collection because I just need him and Zangief, and I'm done with Jada until I buy some of their Street Fighter Alpha figures, which I don't want to do. But
see, and I've always liked T-Hawk. I've always liked that character. He was like one of my. I just like some of the movies, especially because he did a choke slam. That shit was awesome. Big fan of the Undertaker, so I was like, "Oh, a character in Street Fighter doing the choke slam, I'm in."
Yeah,
it's just his stance that his elbows are up high and his hands are out flat. That's the only thing that bothered me. If they change his stance and he still did those other moves, I'm fine with that.
You know? Yeah, I love that move where he grabs him by the neck and then he spins him around and I love it. Yeah,
I like the bird though, and it's like probably the second or third time I've seen where somebody's done an actual bird as an accessory that for the main character. It looks pretty good. The other one is actually G.I. Joe line. Yep. So they did Spirit Iron Knife and the new Marauders. Well, Slaughters. What do they call them now? Slaughters Renegades or whatever the hell they're calling them now. Right. He's got the freaking eagle with him, and that thing looks incredible. Yeah, like it's got like the big wings that you could pick on, or it's got the ones that are just flat along the side. Like they're killing it with this one. But this one looks like it has a little bit like it's got balls. Yeah. It's got ball joints down the end of those wings.
Hopefully, at some point,
it's got balls.
Hopefully, at some point, you can get that Spirit figure because it's always on sale on Big Bad Toy Store. Very cool.
Matter of fact, the 2-pack is on sale right now.
But they recolored them. Yeah, I don't like the new colors. I like the original a lot better.
See, I don't mind those colors. They don't bother me, but I want the traditional one. That's the one I want to
get. Yeah, $17.99.
Tommy likes a bird, but everyone knows guinea pigs and birds are sworn enemies. Crazy times we live in. The balls. Gotta have the balls going on, man. If you ain't got no balls, Gap, you're ballless.
Squishy balls.
See, you got to take it right back to the squishy and looking for head.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I watched so many squishy videos last week because they entered my algorithm for some reason, and that people go nuts over that stuff. They're spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on squishies, everything from fruits to butter to fried chicken squishies to little. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, and you know what? In the UK, they're banning them because there's high levels of benzene in them. So they may get banned here in the States at some point.
Wow.
Gap says he's got some squishy balls and he offered them to Shifty.
No.
Justin Petit says, I got a lot of my G.I. Joes from the 80s when I was a kid and picked up a lot on eBay. Yeah. I mean, the problem sometimes with eBay is we all know that some of those guys like overcharge and then you got all the shipping and everything else. Like back in the day, before they really went up in high in price, like the collectings, and you go to a damn flea market and you can get some amazing deals on a lot of figures like that. Just absolutely killer. Or you wind up catching somebody who's having an estate sale and they had a family member who collected a lot of stuff like that. Get them on the dirt cheap and get them really good too. So like shit that like all the weapons and accessories and everything like that, which is kind of rare a lot of times with eBay unless you're paying top dollar. But
let's skip
maybe should want my squish balls because they're not ancient.
Let's skip this one.
But real quick, I got something else to show, and then I'll pass it back off to you guys. So I'm going to give you guys the option. So should we go for the toy show off, or should we go for, let's see, coming soon?
Coming soon.
All right, coming soon.
This show off.
You're going to say show off? All right. Well, I asked the chat. We're at a stalemate. We're stalemate.
Chat, you got to pick for us.
Should we save the long one for when if Vinnie has to leave?
Yeah, which one's longer?
Show off. Gap says show off. I think they're. Well, the coming soon is technically shorter, but the show offs, they're all under 3 minutes.
Oh,
show off. All right. Well, we got two show offs already, so show off it is. So that's what we're gonna hit.
The chat has spoken.
That's right. They have. So here we go with today's show off.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Guys, we are here for a toy show off. Oh man, what are we showing off? We got something from Mattel. We got Hot Wheels. There we go. We've got the Eric Stein rod. Pretty sharp looking vehicle right there. I thought that one was pretty cool. Very selective about which ones I pick up. I just don't pick up any old Hot Wheels. I mean, these things, they got to have a certain look to them. They got to be kind of nifty. Got to be unique. And I think this one definitely fits the bill. Also dig this. I like these old, it kind of reminds me of older sports cars, or it kind of almost has a little bit of like the Mad Max vibes to it too. Thought that was pretty sharp. The Ravager ST. I dig that one. Then we also have another one of the mod cars. That's right, we got the mid-mill. So instead of twin mill, we got the mid-mill. I got a mod mill. Got a few of the other ones too. I do have a twin mill one sitting somewhere. So we got that one from the Rod Squad. We have the El Segundo Rally. Little black and white rally car. It's pretty cool. Dig that one.
And that's one of the ones that Mattel and Transformers are doing a crossover of, the El Segundo.
Then we got the Super Twin Mill. So there's another twin mill, much like the Hot Wheel Transformer crossover. Of course, this one is super modified. Now, if they would have did the Transformer one like this, that would have looked even sharper, especially with this big whale fin on the back. That would have been really cool. Maybe a different paint job, obviously, but very, very cool. And the last one we're showing off, I love these things. This is new for 2026. So we've got the full flat or Fiat Beast of Turin. Check that thing out. That is just sharp. It kind of reminds me of a cross between an old style racing car and a go-kart. Just like the way that looks. That is pretty damn sharp. There we go with our Hot Wheels that we recently picked up.
There we go with that. Yeah, I like that. Just yeah, it does. It reminds me of like a go-kart and everything with that design. And Justin says he subbed. He said, "You guys are okay." Appreciate that, man.
Oh, awesome.
This is actually a new format we're doing for the show. So as we get rolling with the new format and we get a little bit used to it, and everybody else gets the links and stops in, we're going to be having a little bit of fun, probably getting a little bit more wild and everything like that. Appreciate it, Justin. Thanks for stopping in. What's going on, Moore? Get it in the house.
What's up?
Meow. What up, Moore?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Hey,
nice selection. Yeah, sharp stuff. Go ahead, guys.
No, I was gonna say, Justin. Yeah, don't forget Vinnieart. That's the other one too. We're streaming on both channels. So it's Tommy and Guinea Pig Collective and Vinnieart. So and I don't Shifty. He isn't doing. Yeah, wait. There's no simulcast with his.
No.
There's no sun. Okay, so, sorry. Just double checking with everything though. And I forgot to show up before. I'm an idiot. But I did. Well, I gotta mute it. I just realized because. 1 second. But yeah. For those who are unaware, because I showed off the Blanca before, I'm gonna be doing a Whatnot stream tomorrow night, and here is one of the pieces that's gonna be up for sale. I want to say this early on because I keep forgetting near the end. I'm gonna do something special since it's like a summer sale. Whatever original artwork sells, I'm gonna be putting one of my other books with it. So depending on the pricing. So if you spend over $200, you'll probably get the hardcover book, Through the Woods, with an original art piece. If it's under $200, it might be one of my other books. So I just want everybody to know that. And this is one of the originals that's going to be going up tomorrow. So I got this one, the Joker, a whole bunch of other stuff, but these are the newer ones. And I think that plug is kind of important. And I mean, look at how beautiful this piece is. Since we just
that's badass.
The figure review. But thank you, man. It was a lot of fun working on him. I want to do something a little bit different. Yeah, that's the finished piece.
Oh wow! Wow!
Go. Right?
Nice coloring.
Yeah, pretty
nice coloring.
So yeah, Make sure to check out all that stuff. More coming at you guys soon, and yeah, I'll show another thing later when we do our outros and stuff. But yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Justin agreed. Real quick, I hit the chat real quick. Everybody's saying hi to everybody, and Gap did put your link to your channel. Appreciate that, Gap.
Thank you.
Justin was saying it's a trip how much cool stuff is out there. Absolutely agreed. We talk about that all the time, and it's one of the reasons that we get a little bit irritated with some of these companies when they keep raising their prices, because then we got to become super selective. Hey, there's a lot of other lines that I would like to pick up, but if the main lines that I want to collect are so much more, I really can't afford to be like, hey, I'm going to take a gamble and check out some of this stuff from this new line. I can't afford it. It gets to be too much. Look, I would love to say that I'm made of money doing this shit, but I am not. So I got to catch the sales and catch Ross and maybe Burlington Coat Factory or something like that, or Ollie's, but shit, like the normal everyday prices for a lot of the shit, especially when they're freaking store exclusives like the Transformers with Target or some of the other shit that we're seeing. Like it gets really difficult to pick up the stuff you want. By the time you have the money to get it, guess what? They're already freaking selling that shit for an arm like 2-3 times, maybe even 4 times the value on these freaking aftermarket sites, and they're just like they're raping you at that point. Hey, like, hey, maybe use a little bit of Vaseline, like butter somebody up before you do this to them. You sons of bitches.
And this is the issue, right? I mean, because again, I worked in toys, I designed them, so I kind of know a little bit. Because I love when people try to fight with me. This is the price of figures now. I'm like, it's bullshit what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because again, look at what the Japanese market had done. Look at the pricing on that stuff. And now there's stuff that it's not as high quality. They're using less paint. They're doing different processes now to pump out these figures. Because if you notice, especially Hasbro, now like they're molding things, like let's say hair is separate from like the rest of the face on a sculpt. And they're not even putting highlights and stuff in there. It's just like a solid color. Like, oh, if this character has black hair, it's just solid black hair. So we'll mold that piece by itself and then just glue it onto the face. They're doing little shortcuts like that. So they're cutting corners everywhere. And people are like, oh, no, the quality is going up, and blah, blah, blah. It's...
not all. Now, you know what? I would say a really good thing to point to for that is, and don't get me wrong, they're still expensive. The missing link figures from Takara. Those things, all the articulation they have, and plus, remember that they're also die cast and rubber, which even though some people will try to convince you that plastic was cheaper or plastic was more expensive back in the day and die cast was more, it doesn't fucking lie. All you have to do is look up how much it cost for die cast to be produced back in the day in '84 as opposed to plastic. Plastic was 10 times cheaper. The reason a lot of these companies, especially Transformers, the reason that Hasbro went with the die cast is because the molds were already there. And they didn't have to spend all the money to have new molds make the freaking cast plastic instead. Because it's a whole different mold. You can't use a die cast mold to do plastic. So that's why they had to redo it. So you look at what they're selling these missing link figures for right now. Metal, rubber, a lot more expensive die cast. While the price is high, if you look at overall compared to what they're giving you, as opposed to what Hasbro is giving you in that same class range, the Takara shit is technically a lot cheaper. And that's coming from overseas and everything like that. Because you know damn well, if Hasbro was to try to put something out with freaking rubber and die cast and everything, that they would probably be charging somewhere in the ballpark of $200 for a freaking medium-sized figure like Optimus Prime. At minimum. At minimum.
Yeah. It's
like the what is it? It's like 140 to 150, I think, on average for the Optimus Prime. Now, Ultra Magnus was a bit more at around like 180 or 190, but it's a much larger figure too.
Right.
So, really, I mean, it's much cheaper, and they're delivering really high quality standards of production that they're giving you. Where Hasbro, you might have an amazing figure. Like I keep going on about freaking Gears in 2024. Gears was my figure of the year. That thing was amazing for that small little damn figure. Then they go to do a couple other of those mini bots, and they're absolute trash. Like the articulation is in there, like Cosmos, or the joints are all super weak and loose right out of the package, which should never freaking happen ever.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
No,
I'm glad you got the deals. Yeah.
Always get the deal. This guy down the bottom, he gets a lot of deals. I mean, we all do. But like I'm saying, we're trying to save as much money as possible. We're picking up this stuff, and that's when we're actually we'll get into like checking out other lines we won't normally get, especially if we find it at Ollie's or whatever. But yeah, go ahead, Shifty.
Yeah, no, I had some say, but jumping on finding the deals. When you log into your Target Circle, it has a rollover on the side to show you how much you saved in the last year. It says I saved $366. So
wow,
that's just from buying like toilet paper and paper towels and figures. So thanks Target. But hey, I hate to play devil's advocate, but Hasbro has been putting out a lot of great stuff here lately, though. I think that Doomsday line is killer. The figures that they released last week.
No one said that they aren't putting out good stuff, Shifty. I'm just saying that their quality is not consistent.
Oh yeah.
And that their pricing, what they're doing on pricing, is kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
that's the thing we're kind of calling out. But I picked up a lot of Hasbro stuff recently, and even this thing, like this wasn't mine, and I did the mod, so I know I made it public on accident, so I said fuck, I just left it up. But I'll show you guys now the full mod on this guy, what I ended up doing to now give him proper articulation. But yeah, my buddy said after he saw it, he's like, "You did a lot of work. Can you keep it?" I said, "What? Yeah, I'll just get another one if I want it." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "Yeah, no, dude. There's a lot of work you did." Yeah, here, look what I did with this guy.
Hey everybody, this is Vinnieart, and the first thing you're probably thinking is, "What the hell happened to Hulk?" Well, I'll tell you what. We wanted to fix his issue because this guy could not crunch for anything. So you got to heat up some water or take a heat gun, and you have to disassemble this. So this actually came like this, and then you got to remove it all. So once you do, he had this huge disc, and I dremelled and cut and took a pain. It was a pain in the ass to do, I'm not going to lie. Not the easiest thing in the world, because this plastic is so dense. As you can see here, I chopped the shit out of the crotch area. I took off some of these. So he had these two pieces that were like on either side like this. And yeah, they were blocking all of his movement. But took the old Dremel, and after I cut off most of that disc, I kind of went in there just a bit. As you can see, it looks a little smoky in there on the green. Now this thing has like full crunch motion. So yeah, and I took the top part and I dremeled the shit out of the inside of this. So as you can see, it looked like that on the back. I didn't dremel out the back because there's really no need. He arches back just fine. Forward was kind of lousy. So now once you put it all together, I mean, I got to heat it back up to make sure it pops in properly, but he's going to have way better range. So he's got a little bit more crunch forward on the top half, but on the bottom half, you're going to see just a world of difference. because he couldn't crunch at all. He was like right here, and then he just crunched like that. It was nothing. But now he can go all the way forward. So once I heat it up and get this on properly, you'll see what it looks like.
Hulk chilling in bathhouse.
So here we are. He's all put together. Now look at that range of motion. That is excellent. Oh, he's still a little wet. I just took him out. But now, yeah, he could actually crunch forward.
Thanks, Justin.
Instead of the limited that he had. Like, even look at that, the side to side. Beautiful range now. That's what we wanted.
Looks like
What
Blanca.
was so difficult of doing that, Marvel and Hasbro? You know? Now he's menacing. Now he's imposing. You know?
Yeah.
That's why he's about to
You know,
shoot
Beast
hands.
ain't going to have all that movement.
There we
No
go.
way.
All put together and ready to charge and kick everybody's ass. He just needs a new head now. It's the hairline. Sorry. I don't know.
Yeah.
But still,
Everybody.
that was a massive difference on this figure all around. And I think that's what was needed, you know? But it's like they charge all this money and then they limit these figures. It's like, what the hell? It's crazy.
I think if you just paint the hair darker, it would look a lot better.
I've seen a couple of different workarounds. People also grabbed the Ragnarok one. Yeah, Ragnarok, where he was the World War Hulk one, the Gladiator outfit, and they just take the white crap off the face and they're using that head instead.
Oh.
Apparently that one's better than this one, but I know I have it. I got it a long ass time ago. I don't remember where the hell it is. When I find them, I'll put it on and see if it matches or if it works.
Yeah.
But like I said, just by crunching them over like that, dude, it feels like the Hulk again. When he's upright, it looked like shit. It wasn't working. It didn't look right. I still think he needs bigger shoulders, but you know, that's my own personal gripes.
And he needs a square head.
Yeah.
Gotta get rid of his pinhead.
Yeah, he definitely needs the new head. That's what we're saying. The Gladiator Hulk from the Thor movie, they said that one is a pretty good swap out. People have been doing, or at least the hair. I don't know. I gotta look into it more, but I have that.
I don't know who at Hasbro thought a balding Jamaican look for the Hulk was a good idea.
I don't know. And the open mouth looks like David Harbour, the one who played Red Guardian.
Ain't no fixing this hairline that cannot be fixed.
Right?
What?
Oh shit, that's crazy.
You sound more like Gambit than Jamaica.
It's all about getting the right head. Oh shit.
Ain't no stopping what cannot be stopped. He be from the other side, Babylon.
Yeah, man. Oh shit.
Have you ever watched people make old toys or games new? That's crazy. Yeah, well, I mean, we've all kind of dabbled in some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess new head is better than the old head. How much time you got, Vinny?
I gotta let me message someone and find out.
Okay.
Usually I'd have gone already. I don't know what's going on. Maybe double check.
Maybe something bad is happening. Well, while you're checking real quick, one more time, I'm going to play that Pigmation, just kind of fill out the time here, because I enjoyed making this one, so I want to show it off one last time.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Silent and profiling. Bang bang! Bang bang! Bang bang!
So good.
That's great.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna step out.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll be back in a few guys, but yeah,
Alrighty.
but I do have a longer one to play later. So
Okay.
All right.
all right. Be back in a little bit, guys.
All righty.
All right. Now, while we're waiting, there's something I want to actually get into. Vinny could catch up on this later if he wants. You know, don't matter. Show must go on after all. I ran across something that they're actually putting out.
Oh.
So Yeah, something that is coming out very soon. So I probably should have did the coming soon first, but I want to get into this one because it's a double part and it's going to actually take up a lot more time. So something that I touched on a while ago is something that they're making. So I'm going to play this. This is from Collectible Past, and this you're going to understand where this is going once I get through this and I get into our next segment on what's coming up. Here we go.
Sometimes toys have very odd and sometimes quirky looking designs. Sometimes these toys appear in other media and we do not even know of their origins.
Soundwave, send an auto scout into the crevice. Auto scout activated. Do not permit the auto scout to make contact. Those crystals are deadly.
This was one of those. While the design of this on the cartoon is not exact to the Microman Microchange cassette bike, it is very similar in appearance, and you can see where they drew the design from. Very odd that a Microman toy design wound up in a Transformers cartoon, even though it was never acknowledged.
Did he say get your head out of the crevice? I sure as hell hope not. But that's what's going to lead us into what's coming up. I seen this thing and I was like, dude, I so want this. But it almost looks like they're trying to give two different versions of this in one box. Now, I'm not 100% sure. But either way, I've got to figure out a way to get this damn thing. I don't know how many of you guys seen this one. This one has got me. It's got me like waiting with bated breath to check this out. Here we go with one more thing.
Oh, there's one more thing, sir.
One thing. Just one thing.
Oh, one other thing.
Just one more thing.
One more thing. One thing. Oh, one more thing.
And here's the thing about this. When you're looking at all that, that is usually decals. There are no longer decals on these missing links. That is painted on and sometimes actually molded in design work that's painted over. So that's all painted on now. The look of this thing is just incredible. Just like the originals, these things got die cast in them. They do. They look fantastic, dude. I'm telling you. And they got the Auto Scout. I was talking about Hasbro needs to make auto, and here to go. Takara heard it. Like, they're okay, here's an Auto Scout. Like, oh, dude, man. I'm sorry, that looks cool as shit. I love that. And here's the thing. That one missile that's on the side of the Auto Scout is a reuse of the Ravage missile. That means they've got a Ravage coming out for the cassettes. Now, I heard the rumor is that they're going to make a big pack of like six cassettes or something like that. But like these headphones, this came with the original Takara release of Cassette Man. Now this one is the anime version color for the Studio Series 86, and for the cartoon, yeah, it's the anime colored version of Soundwave, and he comes with the Cybertronian laser beam. So freaking cool. The only problem is, you got to get the OG one to get the the Auto Scout, and you need to get the anime version in order to get that Cybertronian laser beam. But dude, they look incredible. Like, look at that shit, man. Just look at that. That is just amazing. I think the weapons on them look kind of weird. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe they're going to do something where you know, they've obviously remolded those old weapons for Laserbeak, so that means the original Laserbeak will be coming soon as well. They probably shouldn't have even included those weapons with this Laserbeak, but cool. It's still really sharp. I love this. This is just amazing. And this is actually the first true Decepticon that they're releasing for it. So the D01, D02 being Soundwave.
Nice. Very cool.
There's garlic bread. Vinnie will be there. When there's head, that's where Heathen Shifty will be there a lot faster. Oh, no. That Auto Scout looks incredible. Yeah, it does, man. Lurch Troll, man. Fun fact prior to the Second World War. Oh, no. Lurch. The colors look great. Yeah, they do, man. They do. They look amazing. It's top-notch work. Agreed. Granted, once again, it's going to be pricey. They're probably going to be in the $170, probably $180 price range for Soundwave. But, dude, yeah, Soundwave is one of the coolest. Yeah, I mean, he was iconic, especially because of the voice that he had in the cartoons. But, I mean, I always loved the original Cassette Man that came out in the Microchange line, and that's what I originally had. I had that original one that came with that exact same headphones. It came with one of the tapes and everything. Just, there was no change either. When it went from Microchange to Transformers, the only thing that changed is Cassette Man and the extra, there was like an arrow thing on the clear plastic door. That was the only thing that changed. Everything else, all the stickers and everything, the weapons and all that, nothing changed. The colors, all exactly the same. The only thing that changed was that Cassette Man and the arrow on the front of that clear plastic door. But, man, I had that for a good number of years before it got stolen. Boy, that shit pissed me off. Quality's so good, it will blow your heads off. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, this one is going to be difficult to get if you don't pre-order it early. I have a very strong inclination that this one will sell out.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't know. I'm just blown away by that one. That one really just took me by surprise. Now, once again, because of that, I seen a bunch of the special needs department people crying about how, we'll never see Megatron. If they do Megatron, he's going to be a tank because they can't make a gun. The fuck they can't. Like, really, I've talked about this numerous times. These people need to stop. There is no law saying you can't make a toy gun. There isn't. The only thing that they say is you can't make a realistic toy gun. Megatron doesn't exactly look realistic in his modern incarnation. Now, granted, I would guarantee you, since Japan doesn't have those rules, I'll bet you anything, because they've done re-releases of the original Megatron as a gun, they will do a missing link version of Megatron as a gun. Now, they'll probably do something where they'll do anime color so he doesn't look quite as, semi-realistic to a gun. And they may not be able to offer the chromed one here. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe Hasbro just won't offer it through their site. But I guarantee you they will be making it. They'll be making a freaking Megatron in a gun form. I would almost guarantee that they will. Here's the other thing when people talk about they can't make the gun. If they couldn't make toy guns, right? Because they cried about Shockwave. That's why Shockwave can't be a space laser gun, because they can't make toy guns. Duh. Like, really? Okay. Riddle me this one, Batman. Why are they still making Nerf guns? Why are they still making Super Soakers? They're all toy guns. Shockwave doesn't look like any kind of realistic gun. If you're going to make that argument, well, I say Super Soakers, Nerf guns, any other freaking Cap gun that they still make. Why are they still making them then if they can't make toy guns? You special need motherfuckers. Stop with the dumb shit. Please understand what the hell you're talking about before you rattle off at the mouth, because you just sound foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the quality fans deserve. Agreed. Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, yep.
Yeah, the orange tip. They make the gun figure either with the orange cap or animated colors. Yeah, and you know what? Most people are not going to have a problem with that. Like, here's what they did with a lot of those orange caps. They were removable. They weren't like a permanent part of the figure. So if they just put the orange cap on and it's removable, and even if it's just a paint it on thing, most people are probably just going to strip that damn paint right off to the bare plastic metal, and they're going to have their original version of Megatron anyway. So,
yep.
That shoots real bullets. Man, you know what the cool thing, Lurch, is the original one that Takara did with the micro change. That thing shot plastic bullets, like little fake plastic bullets, and it came with little stand-up like robot figures that you would shoot at. So, and he also came with a big giant sword, which they later on in the War for Cybertron series, they kind of gave him that same similar sword that he had in the old microchain line. But it was the sword was all chromed out and shit. It was really cool. Well, just a guinea pig and plays well with others. Yeah, well, you know me by now. I'm just sorry. I hate stupidity, and I hate people that don't know what they're talking about. And there seems to be a lot of these people, and usually they're making subreddit posts. Yeah. The original micro change. Yeah, like the first what became Megatron was known as the MC-12, and he was a gray version of what becomes Megatron, and they also did one that was black with brown handles, and the inside of the legs and inside of the arms were blue in color instead of the traditional red. So when it came to the chromed version, what became the MC-13, which was the Walter P-38 uncle, is U.N.C, spelled out. That one was more like the Megatron we got to know, but it still had the plastic bullets that it fired, and it still came up with all the little standees that you could shoot at, plus the big chromed up sword. So when they transformed the Transformers, the only thing they ditched was the firing ability, the sword, and the little targets. That everything else was exactly the same. Like, just really cool. Reddit is trash. Agreed. So many people take it for the gospel. Same thing with Wikipedia. But seriously, these toys, they still can be made, because if they couldn't, there wouldn't be so many companies that are selling these freaking Megatrons that transforms into gun, the Romulus and all these other ones that transform into guns. They wouldn't be doing it if it was illegal. And if it was illegal to sell here, they wouldn't be able to sell it here if it was illegal. It's not illegal. Just stop with the bullshit. Plus, there's always another way that Hasbro can get around with that and just say it's collectors only for 18 and up. They can legit do that if they wanted to. Now, granted, are you going to have parents that are probably going to buy it for their kids, and maybe their kids are going to be stupid enough to take it outside waving around like a retard? It's possible. It's possible. Anything is possible. It's also possible that a kid can wind up getting into their parents' shit or find somebody's gun and wave that shit around, because it's happened before. So, please stop with the pearl clutching, and it can't be done. Stop. There's a lot of collectors would like this shit done. And, if they do another tank version like they did with the Studio Series 86, I get it to a small degree. It's not that I have a huge problem with it, but I would like to see the original version of even Studio Series 86, Megatron as a gun, in a collector's version from Hasbro or Takara or somebody. I would like to see the original version like that. They can absolutely do it. And I guarantee you it would sell the freak out as quick as the freaking tank one did. Maybe even faster. It'd probably sell it so fast freaking Takara wouldn't be able to get more out on the shelf fast enough. I guarantee you it would. But Hasbro is just being pussies about it, and they don't want. And when step in that territory, you don't want to upset the soccer moms. You don't remember how they were in the 80s? They're much worse now. These Karens are out of control. Yeah, since Megatron had a counterpart that was a revolver. Yeah, the Magnum 44, man, and that was another one. That was really cool. They also had a smaller one. It looked like it almost looked like a not a Colt. Shit, what the hell was the name of that one? I'm blanking on the name of it, but it was a smaller gun. And that one was pretty sharp too. And he shot the little plastic pellets or bullets. They made them later on in Takara, and they made it part of their Headmasters line. They did that same thing. The Browning 1911 is what it was called. Browning 1911. So it's based off the Colt 45 1911. But it's the Browning version, so the Browning 1911. And yeah, really cool. He's a little bit smaller than Megatron and everything, but he was originally part of the Micro Change line. Yeah, fuck the Karens. Agreed. Well, don't do it. Somebody else will. Absolutely. And they will do nothing but lose out. And then more people will be pissed off at them because they just keep coming up with this bullshit. I'm telling you. It's crazy. I mean, to this day, they still make cap guns. I see them in like Family Dollar and shit like that. You know, they still make them. So when they sit there and say that, you know, toy guns are illegal, they're full of shit. Trash Bro doesn't need to bend the knee to entitled key. Yeah, agreed. Third-party Transformers are your best bet at getting those old Transformers that turn to guns. Yeah. Like I said, once again, though, I don't see Takara having too much of a problem with doing something. Like I said, they re-released the original Megatron plenty of times in the past. I would almost bet that they're probably going to do it again. Now, whether or not Hasbro makes it available through their site, now that's a whole different story. Because, you know, Hasbro's a bunch of bitches. They want to cry about shit. Can have toy guns that look legit and nobody lost their shit over it. Yeah. I mean, here's another thing. If all that shit is illegal, then why are there paintball guns and those gel firing guns that look semi-realistic? Why are there still BB guns that look semi-realistic if you can't have all that shit? There's a lot of states that don't have freaking restrictions on BB guns like they do regular firearms. So don't give me this shit that they can't make it for kids, because BB guns were originally for kids.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're not outlawed. It's just, it all comes down to good parenting and, you know, teaching your kids how to play with them and where to play with them and what not to do. But
yeah.
too many people don't do that. You know,
yeah, that's the problem. It's that common sense. It's not quite as common anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Laser tag guns. Yes. I still have laser tags guns somewhere in the pileup. I've been looking for them because I'm pretty sure they still work. I'm pretty sure it's all bullshit. Yeah. Shut up, Trash Bro. No excuse for you. Yeah. You want to make money? Just, you know, give the fans exactly what they want. That's what you need to do. It's not really that difficult. But yeah, these companies just seem dead set in their ways of just like not making money for some reason. So while we're still waiting on Vinnie, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into the coming soon on Collectible Pass. Now, these are some of the things that I picked up. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get to them and bring them onto the show, but they will be coming soon enough. Every week, I'm going to bring a new one in, and I'm going to do live openings like I did with the Cactus Jack, bring it out and show it off and everything. But these ones are going to be, you know, pretty interesting. One of them I picked up dirt cheap, but let me go ahead and just play the segment so you know what will be coming from my end.
We are hanging out with Azrael. Oh, Azrael, what's going on? The Odds and End Pig. Azrael's here as we're getting ready to talk about things that are upcoming. Not exactly sure when we're going to finally get to these. Some of these have been in production for a while, been waiting, such as this Gozer piece. Piece that I did get from our departed friend / Splitter. So Gozer will be coming up eventually. Also in the works, we've also talked about this, is we got the Blade Runner 2049. We got Deckard also in the works, will be coming up eventually. But that's not all. We got this one on super discount on clearance at Target. Wound up being $13 for this one. What's up, Azrael? Want to check everything out? We got this Sideswipe from Devastation. Wasn't really planning on picking up for only 13 bucks. Why the hell not? So he's also coming. And one more I really did not think I was going to pick up because of the price hikes on all these things. But taking a look at this and seeing some of the other reviews where people are talking that it's not quite as bad as you think it's going to be, we did get this big boy. We did get the Studio Series Transformers, the movie, what used to be the 86 line. We got the Shockwave. I will say the one thing that I already know off the bat, he's going to be a little bit undersized, but the coloring on this one looks pretty decent. Of course, as always, we're going to compare it to the animation cells and see if it holds up. But Azrael is here, and Azrael hopes that you have a good one. Guys, this is stuff that will be upcoming on Plastic Junkies.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the Gozer, and I don't know, like dust was all over that shockwave. I hid that thing a number of weeks ago, and I went back to the store hoping it was still hidden just to see how long I could hide it for, and it was still there. Somebody uncovered it, but it was still there. I was like, I really didn't freaking plan on spending this kind of money on this thing because he's up to $42 with all Voyager class, and I was like, I'm going to get this one. It's going to hurt my wallet, but I'm going to have to sell some more shit, and I have stuff to sell anyway. So, picked him up. He looks pretty cool. I know there's people out there doing third-party stuff where they could actually improve the height and make him a little bit closer to where he should be, but he is extremely undersized. But the look of him looks really sharp. And what's going on? Darth Haster, man. What up, man? Good to see you. Hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining us, man. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. See you around here and there. I just don't really get around as much as I used to, just because usually I'm tied up with all the stuff that I'm doing for these shows. There was a whole lot that I had to prepare for this show with the revamping of the name from Collectible Past to Plastic Junkies. So Azrael is so patient and calm. Yes, he is. He's a very calm pig. He's the only one that lets me put a cookie on his head and we'll sit there. With calibers like 22 long rifles, theoretically possible, make a transforming gun that could still handle the stress of firing. Nice. So that's what I got right there. That's in the pipe work to be coming up. The last thing that I have for the show tonight will wind up being the toy hunt, but I see you already got something backstage here, Shifty.
Yeah, Vinny's away and can't say anything bad about this figure. Oh, is he back?
I'm here, and the jaw still looks terrible.
No, he looks even better. Somebody on Instagram, they put a long neck peg in to raise the head up. He looks even better. Really nice looking figure. Not as good as the Beast Kingdom version that has way more detail in the face, and the Beast Kingdom doesn't have the fat cheeks on him or the jaw, but I still think the McFarlane one looks nice, especially if you put the peg in.
Beast Kingdom head, yeah, that's the superior one for sure. Yeah, I don't understand why he keeps doing these short neck pegs. Because I got the Ivy and her neck looks all stumpy. Same shit. I saw someone put a long one, and the long one fixed the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So,
at some point here tonight, in just a little bit, we're going to be talking about some of the problems with the latest towards. I just got to load up the back with some pictures. So,
gotcha. Well, I don't have towards today. I do have.
Oh, you don't?
I got a longer video here, but
can I play a short video first? That way I can get my stuff loaded up while you're playing yours.
Yeah, go for it. What do you need?
Okay. Hold on, just 1 second. Let me grab it. Here it is, right here. Come on.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking. This guy's always talking about heads and peg holes and peg poles and
what.
It's all squishy, and there's a lot of strange things going on in Shifty's world. I'm just saying, guys.
Okay, there it is, right there. I finally got him.
1 sec. I gotta pull it up. I hate when it plays automatically all the freaking time.
Yeah.
All right. And share.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shifty back again, and guess what? I got another figure this weekend. It's something I've been wanting for a long time here, and I finally got it. It's Grandpa Simpson from the 5-inch Simpsons line. He finally come down to a decent price, $16. Got him on Amazon, and I snatched him up. And they kind of dinged up the top of my package there, which is not cool. But he seems like he's in good condition. The gap right there on the upper shoulder swivel is a little bit not great, but hey, he looks cool, man. And there's some videos on social media of people giving him Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield and going around fighting all sorts of comic book characters and rescuing Spidey and everybody. And yeah, it's quite humorous. They set it to the hero song from Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie from Nickelback. A hero can save us. Yeah, and really cool videos, and I may do some like that later on. But even if I don't, he's a badass figure, man. Yeah, I'm glad I got him. This is probably the last figure of the line I'm going to get because it just doesn't seem like they're putting out any new ones. I may go back and get Mo, but if I get Mo, I would need to get Carl and Lenny. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Grandpa Simpson, cool stuff. He was okay. I was wrong. Pull up that picture. They are making new ones. They just announced today.
I think Big Bad Toy Store or something was showing these too.
Unfortunately, I don't give a shit about any of these. I want Ned Flanders. I want Chief Wiggum. I want comic book
they
guy.
still haven't done regular Ned Flanders, but we got like two other versions of them.
No, they haven't did comic book guy. They haven't did Patty and Selma. Come on. We want regular townsfolk, not these characters. I don't understand. Jack's Pacific. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, take it away.
Wow, this crusty head, Vader head, and wolf head. Oh shit, that's a lot of head. Should we take a break from the Spider-Man Hulk stuff, or should we do Venom? Well, it's still in the Spider-Man realm. I got two different ones. One I'm playing this week. One I'm playing next week.
I would think since Spider-Man's really hot right now and it's already made $1 billion at the box office, I say go with Spider-Man. I'd say ride the train.
Real quick, say hello to Curtis YZ. What's up, man? First name Grandpa, last name Samsonite. I was way off.
Well, but technically it's Punisher. So you guys want to see Punisher? Or you want to see Venom? Which one you want to see? Should we leave it to the chat?
Punisher.
We got one Punisher from Shifty. How about
Which
chat?
Punisher is it?
Oh no!
What's that?
What are we doing?
Oh shit! Punisher. Okay, we'll do Punisher then. I see. All right. The chat is spoken. Shifty is spoken. All right, we'll do this one. 1 second. And it is.
Is it steroid Punisher or is it bearded Punisher?
Technically, it's still a little bit roided, but I know the one you're talking about. But this one's still along the lines of the film, so I guess, or sort of. Here.
Oh yeah, he's in it. Yeah, let me tell you something.
He's in it, but yeah, this is the version.
Hey guys, Vinnieart here, formerly designer of McFarlane Toys, comic book creator, and today we're opening up and reviewing the Punisher. Now, this is like a mix between comic book version and the John Barenthal one. He never looked like this in any iteration of him, except for the bearded look was in Last Kill, but the whole design and that look is totally different from anything else you've seen. But still really cool that they did this. And yes, head swaps are going to be in this video and all that.
He's going for the early Wayne static haircut too, huh?
Sure.
I guess so.
The head sculpts are really nice from what I'm seeing here. And on top of that, I am a comic book creator, like I said before.
Go to Amazon or Vinnieart.com.
So this one you can find over on Amazon. Yeah.
But yeah, here's the piece. I think they did a really nice job,
guys. So here is the new John Barenthal out of the package. I did put the other head on.
Yeah, he looks good.
And I do think that looks pretty damn.
He feels more like a G.I. Joe than a Marvel Legend.
Again, this isn't a look that he's ever had in the movies. Maybe a combination, like these pouches and this kind of strap stuff mixed with the previous one, which is this guy right here. Like a combination of these two that were in the Spider-Man movie. I'm going to mess around. We'll do some head swaps as well for you guys. I'm going to kind of show what he came with as well. So there is the pistol with the blast effect, which is cool. He comes with a little knife, but this is like really cheap, crappy plastic, like too rubbery if you ask me. It does have the sheath in the back, so you could put that in. Again, all the little gear that he has on, the clips, like all that's really nice. He does have these little nubs here, and that is for, he's got 2 gas canisters.
or flash
which
bombs.
you cannot.
Looking like a Jersey Shore cast member with the haircut.
They made a figure that certain accessories cannot go on. I don't understand why they did that. Another thing I saw that was kind of, it bothered me. The one I have isn't too bad, but you see his fingers that are actually painted. That is a different color from the rest of him. It's not as noticeable on this particular copy, but there's a couple I saw in the store that was really, really bad. So you're going to have to check, you know, I wouldn't just get them online unless you really can't find them at all. But yeah, just letting you guys know that. So here he does have little holes on there. So you could pop the canisters on. He has 2 of them. So if you want those on there, you can put them on there. But just remember, it's going to limit his range. If you go a little deeper, those things will just shoot off. But just letting you guys know that. I think for now, I'll keep them off. That way they don't go flying in the middle of this review. So he also does come with that same crappy axe. I don't know why. There's no paint on it. It's just casted in a really crappy looking gray. So that's pretty useless. I was wrong. I thought it was the same one as the other Punisher that had in his hand. I thought this was the Fortnite one. It's not. They did update this. It is a different sculpt. But again, the problem is it's really kind of like flimsy plastic. I mean, it didn't warp.
Yeah, I love blast effects and stuff. I know. Yeah,
where
there's
you
a company
store
that does a whole bunch.
If you're not gonna use the
of
box,
pieces like
but even
that.
with the box, it could get warped. That's what kind of sucks. So here, I'll show you the previous one. This was the Fortnite one, and I think it might be a little bit better. But the problem is there is no hole. I'm thinking I might just put a, you know, just drill that out. And obviously the paint's a little bit different. The length of the barrels are different as well. The Fortnite one is a little bit smaller, but I think it might be a little bit better, to be quite honest. Yeah, this one, it does have the hole, so if you want to put the effect, you could put the blast effect.
Yeah, that same company does the blood pieces. Yeah, those are killer.
So if you want to punch somebody, you could do
Yeah,
that.
I've been looking at
And
them.
here was the standard portrait.
If I could find them on
It was
sale, I might.
So not too bad. The fade in the back's really good. This is a better likeness, I think, than the previous one, which I think they might have worked off of it, which is this one here. But again, the paint application was really bad, and you look like a sad puppy.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I don't know what that was about, but if you guys want to see
The sculpt's
head
bad.
swaps, we can do the head swap.
It's not the sculpt. I've seen people
You can see
repaint
this
it.
one has
The
a
sculpt
slightly
is there.
better
It's the paint job that's shit.
complexion.
Yeah.
The previous one is a lot more.
They're the same exact face, except they took that same digital file and they added the beard. But yes, paint application. That's the difference.
Yeah, I wish they would fix the hair.
So just let you guys know that it is a perfect fit. So this was more of the look, I think, at the end of Last Kill. Maybe with those gloves. I don't know. Did he have the gloves? He might have. So if you want to recreate that, it's not too much work to do. If you do want the same exact kind of pouch setup thing, I've seen a lot of people get an extra one of him. They take the limbs off and they use like that upper torso and lower torso, and they swap out the arms. So it's essentially like this guy's centerpiece with this guy's limbs. So if you do want that version like that, you could definitely do it. I always love the range of motion in this one. The head was great, fantastic. Ball joint was pretty nice over here. But the review's not on that guy. The review is on this one. So let me show you. So let's get into the articulation with this guy. As you can see, he does have beautiful range. I think the head movement is even better in this new one than that previous one, which was also fantastic. But yeah, they did a really good job. And considering he's got the beard and his mouth is open, still really nice. I'll swap it with the other head too, but you'll see that the range is good. So ball joint dumbbell, excellent. There are no butterfly joints. No, there aren't any at all. But you get full range with that arm. I do like the comic book proportions on this. Seamless. He just has that regular kind of hinge one. He doesn't have the other way, which is that's the one that you would want. You might be able to get other figures in your collection. that do have the proper wrist joint. You can fix that. And yeah, let me move it because when I got them out of the box, this is how it was. So it is a separate piece, that part. So you might want to move that forward. Thing is, it is loose, so it almost looks like he's wearing it like a watch kind of deal. Yeah, this is all separate floaty, but up to you how you want to pose it. So if you want to reuse these arms without the gloves and switch hands, or put like Wolverine gloves on or something, or hands, you could definitely do that. So not a bad thing. He does have this joint. The problem is the pouches on the side restrict the movement.
Sloppy detail on the hands.
So it's not terrible. It could be better. He does have waist turn, so there might be even more articulation down there. I don't know if it's just a sliding. It might just be a regular slide one. I don't think it's a ball joint. Split wise, pretty good. He's got upper thigh. He does have double.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren head. Yeah, that would be awesome on him because he's got the proper legs to pants for it,
which sucks.
I got a feeling that's what this figure was supposed to be, and Dolph Lundgren probably said no, or there was some kind of problem, or whoever has the rights for the very, very, very first movie. And I think that's what happened because this is more of the look that he had during a specific scene, except he didn't have the skull on the shirt. So
his legs would have been longer though.
Yeah, they would have. But he had those same kind of like leather pants with the boots.
Rotation there. So not terrible, but if he did have the boot cut at least, that would have really, really done a lot. I don't mind that he doesn't have butterfly joints for some reason. Like normally I get pretty pissed about that in like this day and age and the prices that we're paying. But I don't really mind it so much. Maybe it's just because of you get so much motion out of the neck and the head. You could still get a lot of really cool posing with this dude because it's a lot of like military stances anyway. So I don't think you'd be going too nuts with this thing. So not bad. But like I said, this one had full butterflies. What do you have? Did he have boot? No, he didn't have boot either. Interesting. I thought he did. Couldn't remember. But his diaphragm was a lot better. The full arm motion all around, I think, was really good. That it goes all the way. So I don't know. These are both really good ones, considering how like the very first.
They're very solid for whichever direction you go.
Yeah, these are pretty
both
nice.
Really good.
And here he is with the other head. If you want clean shaven, that works really well. And again, same range.
I'm probably gonna repaint those eyebrows.
Probably better because no beard, no open mouth.
Because that's the only thing that's wrong.
His head almost fits better on this body than the other one. To be quite honest, so if you want to do that, you could definitely do that. Now, here is the issue that we have with the shotgun. So because he doesn't have the proper hinge on the wrist, it's only the one that goes in and out like this. You're gonna have. Like if you want to point it at someone, it's gonna look so awkward and weird. So this is gonna be mostly like if you take the knife out and you swap, you try to have him like grabbing the like he's pumping it. Giggity. No. You could do that. It'll look okay. You got to open up the hand. I just kind of did the mock pose for now. But like, look at the warping in the gun already. And his hand's not even on it. So that is a major concern, I think. These companies, with all the money that they're pulling in, we're talking about, what are they up to now? Like $16 billion this company's worth. And they're still taking weird shortcuts. It's like, step it up, make it better. We've already seen them do better. Like even the plastic on this Fortnite figure, it's straight. It's not super bent and weird. Like they did a nice job here. Why are we getting something that is brand new and it's got like super rubbery gummy? Yeah, it gets frustrating. That's all I'll say for sure.
The warping's not okay.
Not okay. Again, if you see him in the background, the Hulk, I had to do a lot of modding on that. Go back and watch my other video. Like I had to really fix this guy up because it was kind of ridiculous that he had no crunch And yeah, I did a lot of dremeling and cropping, and you know, now it works really well. Back this up a little bit. But yeah, it's wild, the stuff we got to do, because like these companies can't just give us the proper stuff that we wanted from the start, you know. So there you go. I guess that's more of the accurate look, I think, from the movie. But yeah, as it is though, it's still really cool. This Punisher's nice. I could probably give him about a solid 8 if he had some extra articulation in the legs, proper wrist. I might put some Wolverine hands on just to see what it'll look like, or someone else's, to see if you could get a better exchange.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know a lot of people are using him for custom fodder because there is a really good base here, and that's the thing. We're looking at closer to $30 now for these figures. So I don't know. That's the conversation that people have to have more of now. It's kind of nuts because now I know a lot of collectors are getting more picky with what they want, what they don't want. I know a ton of people passed on this Hulk because the head was so bad. Shit, I was passing on it, but I did this mod for a friend, and then he pretty much said, "Yeah, you go ahead and keep it." So I was like, "What?" He saw the work I put into it, and he's like, "Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna get another one." So I'm like, that was awesome, but at the same time, like I wouldn't have even had this guy at all for the simple fact that I think they screwed up the hairline and everything, and there's certain things I wasn't crazy about, but now that I got him crunching over like that, he looks more like a proper Hulk, you know, because when they're standing all upright, like the muscles, the sculpt work looked a little weird, but now like this, I'm like, okay, this kind of works. It feels like the movie version of him, you know. So
yeah, it looks more like Grandma got a receding hairline Hulk.
Anyway, that's my
but I had to do this too because this was fucking cool.
So overall, a really nice piece. I like the style of it, and yeah, I swapped the hands with the previous one so that it has the proper hinge. So you can definitely do that. Although, like I said, the hands are a little more pale. So you might need to play around with the wrist part. That's a separate thing from the glove to cover up a little bit, so it's not as noticeable, the skin color difference. Yeah, there you go. Hope you guys dig it. Remember to hit like and subscribe. More coming at you soon. Very cool stuff here. There you go.
And you know what? I can't argue with the guys in the chat. You know, he does kind of look like a balding grandmother, Ruffalo. So,
yeah. Oh yeah, totally. You're not wrong there. But I did do something extra over here. I'll show you. There's a photo coming up. I had to do it all the way.
I almost forgot. There's the other Barenthal with the black gloves, the other head, and his pistols, which again, it's the same. That one is the same one as this one. The only difference is a little bit of paint that's slightly off. But yeah, otherwise, pretty cool. So you could upgrade or mess around with your Punishers however you like. Here was the sad puppy dog face one. Remember to hit like and subscribe. More coming at you soon, folks.
And here's with the Logan head. That actually turned out pretty good. So if you want to have Wolverine with the Punisher getup, you could do that. Just keep in mind the neck peg is kind of long. They needed a McFarlane neck peg over here. So there's not a lot of head swaps you could do. This one you could kind of fudge and it looks pretty good. But yeah, up to you guys what you want to do with your figures. But I really do like this figure, though. I gave him an 8.3 because it's still really good. It's fun. And you have a lot of different options you could do with the figure if you want to swap things out. So
nice.
Good shit.
Nice.
Good shit.
Put them in a different pose, and yes, those two figures are holding Ric Flair up in the air.
Nice.
Woo, put me down. Woo.
Yeah, baby.
But we're getting close to the end already, ain't we? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, we
2+
got
hours.
one more thing.
What you got there, Shifty?
I got towards to complain about. Okay, this is the world's finest Batman. It's good. It's on pre-order right now, and the head. This is like the first time they gave comic book shading to the head, and it's not good. Well, I think it might be better if they gave him a body with a wider neck. He kind of reminds me. I think they may have reused the mold for. Well, the expression is different.
It looks like it's a reuse of the 66.
Well, no, it's the Cowardly Lot shape of the head they use, and they changed the expression. I'm not crazy about it. I've been wanting this Batman forever. That looks like the classic Batman, and it looks terrible. It needs a wider neck. You maybe could kit bash something decent, but no. I'm getting this. I like it. I know Vinnie doesn't like it, but
no, it's way worse.
It's blue and gray. It reminds me of the weird Sam Keith comics from the 90s of Batman, and I think it looks good. I think it looks good.
Well, they just took the other one, the Japanese one, or the one that's all
the
black.
Troika.
Yeah, they took that one and they just changed the colors. That's it. Same shit. It's lazy. This is super lazy. I can't believe they couldn't even give him the damn proper cape. They gave him the same rubber shit cape because I have this one when it got released.
The head's too fucking small. It's just too small. I know it's probably the same proportion as the video game, but it's too small. I think if you put that head you put that Ross head on this body, it might look really good because
no, that Ross head's garbage, dude. He's got a giant freaking jaw that's so bad. If you want a 70-year-old man with a giant fucking broken jaw, like what's his name, Jake Paul, when he got punched and he broke his jaw, that it was worse than that. This thing, the head's accurate, the details are accurate, the arms are too long, and the legs are too short, and he's got a shit rubber cape.
Yeah. The body's just too big. I just think if he had a bigger head, he'd look better.
It does not look right.
Yeah. There's another look at it in the next picture.
Yeah, look at it. He's got orangutan arms, tiny head. His legs are too short. Yeah, everything about it is just wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least if the arms were shorter, maybe. But yeah, man, it's
a shame. It's a shame.
I disagree. I think the arms are actually proportionally correct for the torso, but the torso is way too long,
way too big. It's off. The whole thing is off.
Yeah, the whole torso section, like going right down to the crotch, is way too long. That's what the problem was. Those arms were kept kind of in scale to where the torso and crotch are right now, but shrunk down a little bit. It would match up better with the rest of the body. That's what I'm saying.
To be fair, some of those models in that game were really weird looking, but yeah, that's.
But the Batman suit wasn't. I mean, his model was really well because they gave him all the different skins that they used the same. It was the same thing. They reskinned it, and all those look fine. So it's like, Todd, if they gave you the files, you did it digitally because they obviously did with the head. You could tell that the head sculpt is perfect from a perfect match to the game. So it's like, why are you taking these other shortcuts, you clowns? And yeah, if you're going to re-release him, give him the proper cape. Look at this. When they re-released him, and they gave him the proper cape. But again, over here, it looks like his legs are too short and the colors are wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted to get a Pattinson, but no, he looks terrible. Nope. That's going to be on the reservation tomorrow. This one is exclusive to GameStop. I actually might get this one because I can paint the silver on the suit. I can probably pull the goggles off of the bat heads. And I would like to have an Affleck head to put on a Superman body because he played George Reeves in Hollywoodland in the scene where he was
that would work.
Yeah.
I just want to ask one question.
Yeah.
Why has he got the lower body proportions of a hooker friend that works in Times Square?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I have one of the versions of this character or this version of Batman when it first got released. I think it's the one that has the goggles that are down on the face. It is a nice figure, but the capes are I don't have It didn't have the cloth cape. It had the black rubber cape. But it wasn't bad. Apparently, the original was going for a lot of money. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get this one. I think it looks good. It's silver I can paint over.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I may could just remove it with some acetone. I don't know.
I don't know. Nice. You might want to paint instead. Acetone over time is going to do damage to the figures. Even if
I know. I worked with. Remember,
I know. But the legs are different than like the chest piece on the Supermans and stuff. It's a different plastic. So yeah, the one that's a little more dense like that, it'll hold up more. These rubbery ones, I think when you put the acetate on it over time, it will start to eat away. It might be real slow, but it'll do other damage to the figure.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck you, Todd.
Yep.
Just fuck you, man. Why?
Deluxe Theatrical Edition. That was the name of the other one as well, and came with virtually nothing. When you could have just added this extra head and maybe the swap out arm if you want the damage on the shoulder.
It's the same shit he pulled with the Christopher Reeve. He put that one good head in there, and he tried to double dip.
Yep.
I love this head, but I'm not paying for this head. I'm not paying extra for this head. I'm not.
Shifty is not paying extra for squishy head.
Yeah.
No.
Not
battle damage head.
He doesn't care how good the head is. He's not paying extra for it.
This is on pre-order tomorrow. Catwoman and this one are Catwoman and Battinson are on pre-order tomorrow.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, again, they reused this body like 4 times now. The paint job is better on this. He does look good. The head sculpt's really nice. They did a nice job with capturing what's his face there.
Everyone.
Yeah. Oh my God, why can't I think of his name right now?
This would make a really good Constantine.
It was, but see, he had a rip in his pants on that figure. They patched it, so it's a whole new figure. It's
he's got a new. Hold on, everybody. He has a new knee and a new paint job.
Yeah, it's that little bit of ting. It's not the same.
Yeah.
My God, Jim! What an amazing job he did.
Right. So Tord went, hey, you know what? We gave him a new knee, deluxe theatrical edition. Slap $40 on that one.
Actually, if he didn't have the pop collar on the jacket, that would be a nice kind of like casual Clark Kent kind of body that you could do something with. Maybe.
Nah, the limbs are too thin for a Superman.
Well, little Ralph maybe. But that's the last one I think I got. I think
a different head that would make a nice Cosmo Kramer.
Maybe. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I have.
All right, Vinnie.
I can't believe it.
Are you out too?
Yeah. The only thing I can show is something for the outro stuff. But if you want to wait,
okay. The only thing I have is a toy hunt, and then you can go with whatever you got for the outro.
Sure.
So this is a shorter toy hunt, so it's not going to take a lot of time. So let's go ahead and pop that off. Here we go with our toy hunt for this week.
They got some new concept art, Masters of the Universe. They got the Skeletor. It's pretty odd looking. It's not horrible. It's odd. I like it a lot better than I like this one. That $10.99 for this thing. $10.99. Nobody wants it. They still have a bunch of these things from the movie, and they still got these. Like, what the hell is that? Like a Conan version of He-Man? Like a face paint on. It reminds me of Conan the Barbarian in the first movie. That's odd. But yeah, they still have a bunch of these too. Queen Marlena and He-Man. But yeah, other than that, like G.I. Joes, they're pretty empty. They got this guy with a little Dionysus. I got a Wolverine Deadpool figure. Then they got Loki's, Walkies, whatever. They got a Wolverine model kit. That's kind of neat. Other than that, though, a whole lot of empty space except for Onslaught. It's the only one sitting there, too. checking out the Transformers once again. They got a few of the Hot Wheels things here. It's a lot of the same stuff. Transformers 1, Sunstreaker, which I almost guarantee this thing has the same loose joints that the original versions had from Earthrise and Kingdom and everything. They got a Kranix, the one Bumblebee, and that's it up there. They got a Sideways. They got a couple of the Primes, one shell stand. They got Big Convoy as well. But after that, that's it, man. All I got is like this trash stuff down there. This big looking goofy thing. Like, yeah, a whole lot of nothing after that. Nexus Prime. There we go with that. A quick look at what they got going on the shelves, and it's been pretty up and down with a lot of the stuff. Like I said, the TMNT G.I. Joes, man, gone with a quickness. They were out.
Oh, dude, same. I went to 3 different Targets this week. Same deal. The only thing they have is the vehicle with April O'Neil because it's more expensive and people don't want it.
I'll tell you what, the retro ones that they have with the Playmates, with the old school, like army looking version of the Turtles, they look pretty cool. I don't know. I might think about those too.
Yeah, those weren't bad.
I would have liked to have gotten the big the drill, the foot drill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would have liked to have gotten that. Like
That
maybe
would've been
maybe that'll show up at Ollie's or something.
Maybe. Fingers for Ross. I did see this before I forget. Yeah, the Blockies Daredevil. This thing looked incredible. Someone had other pictures of this thing. The articulation, it looks like a Japanese import. The way that this thing moves. So this is probably one I'm going to be getting. I didn't think I would have, but I really like this a lot. And it's only like maybe a ½ inch or 1/4 inch smaller than the Marvel Legends. But the posability, the alternate hands, it comes with a stand. Like, dude, this thing is sick. So, like, why can't they step this up? So this is cheaper. This is probably half the price of a Marvel Legends. So apparently, this is going to be available soon, I guess. But yeah, I thought you guys might dig that one.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting the Captain America one so I can get the hammer and the shield for Grandpa Simpson.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Oh wait, I got a couple other photos. My bad. Here we go. Dude, look how badass this thing looks.
Nice.
Yeah, and the texturing too that they did. Like that's sick. That is some really good stuff there. So I'm happy when these companies they do it better than Marvel Legends. And so they're going to be stealing their thunder. Since they're model kits, they can keep doing these, which is great.
You know what? If they got the G.I. Joe license, that would be sick.
Oh, yeah. That would be pretty damn sweet. But, yeah, they've been cranking them out, so good for them. Good for them. I told you, the Invisible Woman looks fantastic as well. And people showed how you could mod these things to get even more articulation out of them, which, to me, that is really, really cool. Because it's super simple since they're all in different parts. So it's just about shaving certain pieces of plastic out to get more range. But yeah, and these things, again, I think they're going to do a whole lot better.
Well, the big issue is they don't have these smaller ones available here in the States. Readily available, I should say.
What do you mean?
They don't have them at Walmart in like places. The little ones.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little. Yeah, I've only seen them at conventions. I haven't seen any. No, I that's not true. What do you call it? The Transformers. I've seen the Transformers ones, the small ones. They almost look like they're blind boxes.
Yeah, they're just like little mini figures, but is what it is. All right, guys, let's start rounding it up. It's time to get up and out of here. We're gonna have some more fun next week. I want to thank everybody who's been hanging out with us, but we got to do this properly.
Not bad for an old timer.
Old timer.
Guys, thank you for being here with us. Could have spent your time anywhere, chose to spend it here with us. I hope that you had a little bit of fun. I hope you seen something maybe you thought was really freaking cool. And man, if you get the chance, if you see it up and you want to get it, that pre-order that's going to be coming for the Missing Link Soundwave, both the DO1 and the DO2, the anime colored version with the Cybertronian Laserbeak, and the other one with the auto scout. Well, man, you better jump on it, because I'm telling you, I really do believe that those things are going to sell out with a quickness. I know I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. I'm going to be trying to sell some extra stuff off, make a little bit of extra money. So when that does come up, I'll be able to get it. I'm also looking forward to the 40th anniversary of Transformers coming back in the theaters, and I definitely want to go see that and have a little bit of fun. I want to thank every last one of you. Oh, Katie Ray coming in at the end. What's up, Katie? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope that you're doing well. Been a hell of a day here at the collective. Adios, pendejos. Padre, thanks for hanging with us, buddy. I hope that you all had a good one. And, of course, as always, I'm going to hand it over to one of our awesome co-hosts here, and they're going to let you know what they got going on. So here we go.
Listen to me! Get me out of here, you fool! Too late, fools! Say nothing, Baroness. I saw the entire catastrophe.
Hey, Sunday night, 8 o'clock, over on The Real Review 3000, we got Jackbox Fun Night and the weekly wrap-up. It's both of them, where we play What the Dub and Jackbox games. And actually, we've been playing Jeopardy, too, so we've been doing trivia. Get in the chat. We'll try to get you in the game. If we'll get you in the audience, where you can help decide where the game goes for Jackbox, and we'll have some fun. Yeah, thanks for having me. Had a great inaugural episode of Plastic Junkies here. Cool stuff, man.
Thank you, Shifty. Always a pleasure, my man. Always a pleasure. And with that, we're going to hand it on over.
I'm just saying goodbye.
Save your energy.
So long. Here's one Starscream's been saving for you.
Hey everybody! Don't forget, go to Amazon to get my Shadow of the Kraken book. It's closed out now on Indiegogo. Nothing's active on Indiegogo anymore. It's Kickstarter if you want City of Venus. I do have some of the other books are still on there, so if you want the variant cover to Shadow of the Kraken, the black one with the skull and all the treasure and stuff, that one's still available on Kickstarter. Through the Woods is still available there, City of Venus. But I do have some more cool artwork that's actually going up tomorrow. So 9/20 tomorrow night, I'm running the Whatnot stream, and these are the pieces we're going to have there.
And comic book creator. And I just have Blanca. These will be going up on another Whatnot this week. So, be sure to check it out. And if you guys haven't yet, you can also purchase Shadow of the Kraken over on Amazon right now. The main campaign is closed on Indiegogo. But if you still want this cover, signed by me, slightly higher print quality, this one you could find over on Kickstarter. So go to Vinnieart.com. It'll take you there. But my other books are also on there. We have art books. Where's my other book? And of course, City of Venus. There you go. So make sure you pick that one up. This is the newest one. This is about 100 pages. This is issues 1 and 2 together. Yeah, you're really going to love this one. And of course, Through the Woods, the hardcover book. But yeah, Whatnot this week. We got some new pieces going up. So yeah, be sure to jump on that.
So yeah, and yes, we do have the Through the Woods. If you spend over $200 buying original artwork, I will most likely throw in Through the Woods for free. So if you want to grab something cool, spend some money, buy some original artwork. You're gonna this Friday, tomorrow, 9/20, you're gonna get a chance to get some free stuff as long as you purchase original artwork. So I'm gonna make sure you guys got something really cool, something extra special. Because it's summer. I know kids are going back to school and everything too. So one big sale I think will be good. So yeah, this is what it's going to look like. Get over there, hit the link, do all the things you got to do, and we're gonna hopefully do pretty well there. But RR, thank you. Anybody else? you guys, everybody, yes, please get the word out. Grab the links, share them, because this Italian needs to make some dough.
Don't we all, brother? Don't we all? Guys, thank you for joining us. And of course, if you haven't seen it, there is a brand new outro for this show because the pig had a lot of work to do and I couldn't leave the old shit sitting up there. So check that out. Be sure to check out Whatnot tomorrow. Have a little fun. Tell all the people that got big wallets to stop in and buy Vinnie shit. God damn it.
Exactly.
Guys, take care and have a good one. We'll catch you next week.
Be good.
You better run, Mojito. You what? I thought you said don't move. That was before. Now, you run. Adios, amigo.